Some say America is a land of second chances, and one Detroit man is making the most of his. After being released for a crime he didn't commit, Daryl Woods has become a prominent community leader in the city. And as our Ray Strickland shows us from Telegraph and West Grand River in Detroit, he's now set to take on a new role, joining the Board of Police Commissioners.
A day in the life of Daryl Woods is filled with giving back to the city of Detroit. And on this day, Daryl is leading an effort to renovate a woman's home just weeks before Christmas.
Her bed was on crates, and she was resilient. And so once we saw that, we couldn't do nothing but act.
Daryl is the founder of Fighting the Good Fight, a nonprofit in Detroit. Over the past few years, he's dedicated his life to uplifting his community. But his mission to make a difference is also something he almost didn't have the opportunity to do.
I was there for 28 years and 11 months, condemned to die there.
At 18 years old, Daryl was sentenced to life in prison after he was convicted for a drug deal gone bad.
I had said in my mind that if I had to die in prison, I was going to die living out my purpose.
In prison, Daryl became a member of the NAACP and spearheaded a program to mentor the youth. His spirit of giving back was never broken while he was behind bars.
My purpose was to serve others and help others, and that's what I did.
But prison was a place he was never supposed to be. Daryl maintained his innocence until his sentence was commuted by then-Governor Rick Snyder. Daryl, who was wrongfully convicted, was released in 2019.
I wanted to be able to not just get out of prison, but I didn't forget where I came from.
And after spending decades in prison, Daryl never forgot who he was.
Surprise!
This moment, witnessing a woman's reaction to her newly renovated home, makes the work he does in the community worthwhile.
So to be able to be a part of the solution, you know, I yearn for the day to get out, to be able to roll up my sleeves and love on my community.
But now he's taking his love for Detroit to another level. Recently, Daryl was confirmed to become a member of Detroit's Board of Police Commissioners.
It's going to be an honor to serve and to be fair and just, even though I didn't get all the fairness and justice I received, but I'm going to show them by example that we could do the right thing. And so I want to bring healing into that space.
Deputy Mayor Todd Bettison says he couldn't think of a better choice to help oversee Detroit police than Daryl.
Just like today, it's always as far as wrapping his arms around somebody, bringing resources to people. So I can't think of a better police commissioner than somebody who has been on the inside, now on the outside. When I talk about being able to see it from both lenses and being able to be a scale and fair, he calls balls and strikes just the way it is. And so if you're wrong, regardless of who you are, he's going to go and make sure that you're held accountable. But if you're right, he's going to stand with you.
It's a full circle moment for Daryl, who once thought his life was over. But with this second chance, it's really just the beginning.
I really believe, and I truly believe, that the mantra that Dr. Martin Luther King said, that service is the rent we pay for the space that we occupy. That is not just a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King, but it's a way of life for me.
Reporting in Detroit, Ray Strickland, CBS News Detroit.